What's going on, people? Bringing you back another video from the Hybrid Gamer. It's your boy James Peach, and today we're going to do a little bit about Thomas Partey. I've just got his stats up, and if I can remember rightly, he's got an 85% pass accuracy in the Champions League and in La Liga. He's had 12 shots at goal, 5 on target, and 2 goals. So I think obviously he would have improved on that in the season that he's obviously, because the season stopped, he would have improved on it. But not too many goals, and his job will be to be paying 5 or 6 goals, or maybe we want him to get 10 goals a season really. But just wanted to say a little bit about obviously him and his stats. But he's not really for goals, is it? He's more of a breaking up play, and he's a box-to-box midfielder for me. Someone who can replace Aaron Ramsey. But that's his stats. I mean, he's scored 2 in the league, in Spanish league and La Liga. His pass accuracy is 85%, which is pretty decent, really. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad. He's obviously had his head turned a little bit, which is understandable. We were trying to get him last season, wasn't we? But we failed to do so because they didn't want to put the money down. But I think we need to improve on Aaron Ramsey, but we should have replaced him that year at the beginning of the season when he left. But that's just Arsenal for you. But there's someone else I would like to talk about today as well. We've got a couple of links saying that Eddie Nketiah might go back out on loan, which I'm not too... If we get rid of Aubameyang, we're going to have to replace Aubameyang, but there's talk of him actually getting a swap deal with Jovic from Real Madrid. But let's see how that turns out. But we really want to keep Eddie, really, because he's a good goal scorer, isn't he? With a little bit more experience, a little bit more game time, I think he'll definitely be out there and scoring at least 10, 15 goals a season. But that's what I want. But for Thomas Partey, I'd still say it's a... Don't always believe the stats, because he might have just been having a bad game in one of those games that we got that percentage stat in. But I don't really care too much about stats, really. I care how he plays on the pitch, and when I've seen him play, what an absolute baller. He's got an eye for a pass. He loves a shot. He's had 12 shots at goal, 5 on target. So he's getting 12 shots. He's had 12 shots this first half of the season. So you never know. You don't know until, as long as you shoot, it might go in. You know, you hope for the best. But he's good at attacking, breaking up play, and for me, it's a must-win for us. And for 50 million, it's cheap, isn't it? But we've got a few things to talk about around the Arsenal as well. That Mikel Arteta apparently has come out and said that he's over the pay cut, the 12.5% pay cut. They've all had a vote and said they don't want to take the pay cut, which I think is a bit out of order, really. They're not playing, so why should they get paid? They shouldn't be getting paid at all, in my eyes. If you're not playing, why should you be paid? But they're under contract, and maybe that's just how it has to go. But because they're under contract, if they don't agree with the terms which they've signed, they didn't sign for anything like this. They didn't know coronavirus was going to hit, did they? But I think they should take the pay cut. Come on, boys. I mean, at the end of the day, we're going through a lot of really bad, tough time at the moment. And, you know, a lot of people are ill. And I just feel like, just take the pay cut. You know what I mean? It's not... Just do your little bit. Do your bit, boys. But that's me anyway. But I mean, they probably all got bills to pay and stuff. They're multi-millionaires, but I think at the end of the day, they should take that pay cut. But we're getting up to 5 minutes. But they were the stats for Thomas Partey. I thought I'd do a little see how his stats were, and they're not too impressive. But I don't really care about stats. I care about how he plays and how he caresses the ball. But we're coming up to 5 minutes. If you like the video, please drop it a damn like and subscribe to the Hybrid Gamer YouTube, ESN5FC. That's ESN5FC Twitch. We're going to do another Road to Glory episode of Forest Green Rovers tonight. So go check that out, people, and peace. It's your boy James Peach.